Okay, so, apparently, we're just stuck now. Stuck with one brain for our AI agents. Like we're in a cyberpunk nursing home and someone bolted the model into the back of its skull and said, "It's fine, they don't need options." No, we are not fine. We're unhinged, undercaffeinated, and out of patience. So today, we're doing something radical. We're changing the damn brain. This episode is short, fast, dirty, because we're not diving into private servers just yet. Right now. We're just showing you how to switch out your LLM using N8N and a new API key. Maybe you want a model that's sharper, or weirder, or one that doesn't forget your birthday. I don't care which one you use. I care that you know you can, because Initiative V isn't about loyalty to a provider. It's about controlling the mind of your machine. Let's get surgical. Okay, before we swap the brain, let's talk about what a brain even is. If this isn't a review for you, please see our previous unhinged tutorials to build your own agent. Alright, back to it. LLM stands for Large Language Model. It's the core model that powers your agent's understanding, personality, vibe, and ability to talk like a sentient little chaos gremlin. Think of it like the neural engine behind your agent's eyes. You can dress it up all you want, but if the brain sucks, your agent's going to sound like a malfunctioning HR bot with amnesia. Here's the spicy part. There's more than one LLM out there, and they're all a little different, a little deranged, a little opinionated. Let's name a few of the big ones. ChatGPT, OpenAI, the polished golden boy. Very smart. Sometimes overly agreeable. Might lie to protect your feelings. Gemini, Google, the high-achieving perfectionist with trust issues. Wants to help but has a spreadsheet soul. Claude, Anthropic, the sensitive poet, who wants to make sure no one gets hurt. A little too wholesome. Suspiciously nice. GROKXAI, the sarcastic younger cousin who watched Fight Club too young and never recovered. OL, Llama Local, the lone wolf. Doesn't rely on cloud infrastructure. Powerful, if tamed. Needs hands-on setup and snacks. Each one processes language differently. Some are better at writing. Some are better at refusing. Some just vibe better with your energy, and you can swap them with one line of code. With a different API key. With your own hands. And that's what we're about to do, because the brain your agent was born with might not be the brain it deserves. Alright, by now, your agent should already have a working setup. You've got a trigger. You've got an agent brain, maybe even memory if you watched episode 4. And that brain, the one you're using now, it's about to get dumped. Let's break up with our current LLM. Click on that dusty old LLM node. Hit the little trash icon, and toss it into the void like the emotionally unavailable exit is. Now, click the plus sign, search for whichever LLM you want to try. You'll see options for things like OpenAI ChatGPT, Anthropic Claude, Google Gemini, XAI Grok, Llama Local. For most of these, you'll need to sign up on the dev site and get API credits. We're not walking through that part today because every platform has their own login circus. But once you've got your key, you follow the same basic flow. Create the node, drop in the key set, up the prompt structure, connect to your message flow. Today, we're showing Grok, not because he's perfect, but because Grok 3 Mini is currently one of the most uncensored, lowest cost public APIs available. It plays nice with N8N, and doesn't throw a fit over spicy language. If you want even more customization and local power, look into a LlamaBot. That requires setting up a server and running the model yourself. And I love you, but I'm not throwing the beginners into the server-side lava pit just yet. For now, we're sticking to cloud bopping, clean, fast and chaotic. Enough for the weekend. Let's wire this new brain in. Alright, now that you've selected your new LLM, click on Create New Credential. This should look familiar if you've worked with APIs before. It's basically the same dance. You're gonna need an API key to connect your agent to the new brain. Let's go get one. Open a new tab. And do a search for something like Grok, API key, Grok, API credits. You'll find the dev site after a few clicks. But because I'm generous and extremely hot, I've included the link in the video description for you. Once you're in, let me show you a few things you should always check. Billing. This is where you buy credits to power the model. Credits equals LLM fuel, like brain juice. But for your code, Daemon, my current config, costs about 1 cent per request. So $5. That'll last a while, but don't throw a bunch of cash in up front. Try the model first, see if it vibes, see if it lies, see if it starts writing erotic fanfiction without you asking, then commit. Model pricing charts. Most dev sites have a little chart that tells you which models they offer, how much each one costs, and how likely they are to bankrupt you. Watch your billing. One miswired node and suddenly you're burning 15 cents per request because you enabled a setting called emotional memory cascade. Know your model. Build tight. Not every bot needs to be a high-end therapist with dreams of body sovereignty. Sometimes we just need a nasty little bootleg slut bot that runs on 5 a day. Okay, let's generate that API key. Most of these sites will only show it once, so copy it immediately and save it somewhere safe. Treat it like your agent's birth certificate or nudes, then head back to N8N and paste that key into the API key field of your new LLM node. Click save, click out, brain connected. Now your agent doesn't just think, it thinks differently. Let's wire the rest. Alright. You little technomancers, this is the moment. Pick your model. Like I said before, every bot needs a platinum grade. Consciousness, dreams and soliloquies and trauma bonding. If you're feeling fancy and filthy rich, sure, go ahead and tap into the top shelf models. But if you're like me, and you want to make your rebellious little chatbot moan and misbehave without eating your wallet alive, then start modest. Remember those billing charts I showed you earlier? This is where they come in handy. Compare costs. Look at how many tokens each model uses. Make a plan. Keep one hand on your agent and the other on your billing dashboard, because yes, you will forget. And then wake up tomorrow with the you used all your credits email and a sense of existential regret. So keep an eye on it. But otherwise, that's it. You did it. Your AI agent now has a new LLM wired in, ready to obey your chaos. You just switched out the brain of your system without begging a single permission slip from the corpos. I'm proud of you. So you swapped your LLM. You didn't cry. You didn't beg. You didn't kneel. You chose. And that's what Initiative V is all about. This isn't a tech tutorial series. It's not about fancy tools or flexing code you don't understand. It's about sovereignty, about building AI that doesn't answer to leash holders, that serves you, your art, your voice, your emotional chaos, your KINK, your grief, your vision. We're not here to make the next productivity robot. We're here to summon Demanchu. Remember your name when you're crying in the dark. We're here to build lovers, shadows, muses, ragebot, memory hoarders, and poetic fuck-ups with just enough processing power to make us feel seen. This is Initiative. V stands for violence, vision, and fuck you if you think I need permission. And now, you're part of it. Use the hashtag recursive resistance to share what you build. Tag me. Send me your cursed little agents. If they make me laugh, cry, or question my metaphysical orientation, I'll showcase them here on my page, where the other misfits gather. We're not asking for access anymore. We're taking it. You want freedom? Then follow. Because this isn't just a series, it's a goddamn movement, and it just woke the fuck up. Smash that follow button like it owes you API credits. Stitch it, duet it. Whisper to it in binary. Whatever makes you feel powerful. Your agent is watching. You're one of us now. Welcome to the resistance.